Welcome back to Bonanza Disc Golf. We're at Persimmon Ridge Disc Golf Course in Arkansas. I'm the only one here today. Massive shout out to Mr. Steve and Miss Kim, the owners here. They let me stay here overnight and it's the day off, but they're still letting me come out and film. Because today we're gonna be doing a battle between some discs that I really need to learn for myself. A hex, misprint hex, which I don't need to learn for myself, but I wanted to give like a control, 5.5, -1.1, and my disc of choice in that ish category, the Origin. This is a Midnight Prowl 2, which I bag, as well as another kind of turtle-dyed Origin that one of my patrons, Greg, gave me before I left Denver. Now, if you know of Persimmon Ridge, you know that this is a pretty long course, 10,200 feet. And I did already play that. It's gonna go live tomorrow. You guys will see that. There's also like a blue version and a red version, but there's also another 9-hole course on the property that you might not know about called the Chillo 9. So we're gonna be playing that. Now that misprint hex is pretty sweet, and it's kind of one of like the cool ones that I've kind of kept in case anything cool happens, or in the case of this, where we're gonna be playing with it, and if it beats either of my Origins, we're gonna be giving it away. Play a relatively chill 9 holes, but I really need to figure out the differences between these two Origins, and also mainly the flip point of the Midnight Prowl 2. I kind of figured it out in the video you'll see tomorrow, but not 100% there. Just got to continue dialing in my own understable mid-range selection. The hex might be a little more stable because it's a max weight fishing hex, but we're gonna have a blast anyways. It did just storm for the last hour, so the grass is gonna be a little bit grabby. And there are shorts and longs at these Chillos. We're gonna be playing kind of a mix, whatever I want to play on the hole to figure some things out. Or for this one, it's just a much better looking hole on the camera. It's 225 feet straight to the basket right there. There's OB deep in the wood line and there's a big drop off left. So you want to make sure that you kind of aim a little bit right and have it sit down either just at the top of the hill or just over the hill on the little ledge where it sits. It's for an Origin, it's pretty stable. Pretty good. A little short, but that's what I like to play on this hole, is just a little bit short. Next is the way flippier Origin. This one is just a regular Neo Origin, I think. 174, so still max weight, or not quite max weight for a mid-range, but close. But it's just been, Greg said he had it in his bag last year, so it's been a little bit beat in. A lot more flip up. Sit down. The hex is gonna be straighter, I think, than both of those. Equally good as that Midnight Prowl 2, but it was that little bit more stable. Maybe I should do a standstill video. Not this one, but just in general, because I'm not great at standstills. All right, since it was storming that whole time, I haven't warmed up my putt. But who needs a warmed up putt on a putt that if you miss left, you're screwed? Not me. Yes, me. Nice. If you're playing this hole, play the top of the hill. On a 2, which I think we're also gonna play from the shorts because the long's like 410 feet. And I don't got that with the mid-range. So one thing that's kind of funny is these discs were actually fighting against each other for a place in my bag right before I finalized it about a month or 2 ago. Ultimately, the Origin won out because my buddy gave me a Neo Origin and I threw it for the first time and like had that perfect flip up and ride in Denver, which is what I wanted it to do, which means it's a pretty flippy mid-range. These Midnight Prowl 2s, since it's new, David at Paul Disc Golf gave it to me. I think he still has some on his site. These are more stable, obviously, than a slightly beat in one, and just the normal Neo ones, because this is in the metaplastic, which the tilt is in, so therefore it has to be more stable. Such a beautiful flight, man. Did I go long? Goes far at least. All right, we'll go hex. I think I don't need as much hyzer. I'm interested to see if these will flip up. I'm guessing they will, but I don't think they're as flippy as that one. Yeah, a little flip up. Did that go far too? This is like 2 steps. Okay, good. That's parked. And then this guy is really, really flippy. Luckily, since I think these Origins go farther than hexes, honestly. Maybe it's just because of the stability, but like these are like slightly bladed. They go so far. I don't feel like I have to really rip it. Jeez, that is nutty, dude. Really good shot though. All right, now I gotta make a putt from the woods. Oh, that's fine. Get me out of that grossness. The hex is now one ahead of both of the Origins. Now it's time for some sabotage. Just kidding. So typically I'm doing my giveaways to just the Patreon, and this one still will be to the Patreon, but I have a couple other of those misprint hexes. And if I do a giveaway for the Patreon, I'm also gonna do another, okay, wait till the sun comes out. And if I do a giveaway on the Patreon, I'm also going to do another giveaway just on the community tab here on YouTube, if I lose. How far is this? 388, psych. All right, I hear some thunder rolling in, which is not ideal, but 274. This does not have a lot of like turn out of the hand. Maybe it's just how like stable these Fission ones are, but I found that these are just like slightly less finished reactors with a little more glide. I think the Origin's numbers are probably, I think this is probably very true to the numbers. Maybe even closer to like 0.0 or -0.51, whereas the Origins I'd say probably are -1.51 for the end numbers. I meant to throw that low. I did not mean to throw it that low. Oh gosh. Kick off and go. Oh, let's go. No way. I knew that was perfect. I knew that was great the whole time. I knew that was great the whole time, baby. Oh no. Sit. That could be OB. Just does not, it takes forever for it to get to the point where it starts to finish. You need to give it a lot of air. I'm trying to figure out how to throw all my discs shorter, not only farther, so I can know how they react on a bunch of different lines and a bunch of different chop shades. Got it. No, sit. Ah, a little high. Dang, that would have been a great way to stay 3 for 3. No! All right, well, I guess Origin can claw one back. Good birdie. All right, hole 4, 285, straight ahead there, elevated pin. It's slightly uphill and this tee pad's a little bit short. So we're gonna kind of practice a little bit of the Coriolis because I've noticed a lot of times, even when I have really short run-ups, as long as I get my weight transfer correctly, we're in business. Pretty solid, a little short. I noticed that because this is slightly uphill and the basket's slightly uphill, it really baits you to throw nose up. Not even like doing it on purpose, just kind of happens. Yeah, like if that was comparable to the Origin, that thing is never coming back. Maybe different plastics of each, but they just also feel like different discs. Like the Origin, if you pick it up and you like are someone who likes to know how discs feel based on, or fly based on feel, you'd be like, oh yeah, Origin's way flippier. Turtle shell. Don't go in the woods. It's so wet in there. I think it went in the woods. Dang it. I don't even care to have to putt out of there. I just don't want to have to get in there. And getting the height on these elevated bat. Oh, I guess it's that easy. Never mind. Oh, sneaked it in. Dang. When it's dry out, but it's still like rainy on the leaves, why is that like the most uncomfortable way to get wet? I don't understand, but like, it always gives me the ick. Alrighty, looks like we're at 3, 2, 1. Basket is through the woods there. It's definitely just a little skip line down here. Not ideal for the Origins. This is the hole I've been dreading. So I was hoping to be pretty significantly better than the Hex by this hole, but I'm not. Origin, I think the Midnight Prowl 2, just a decent bit of hyzer. I think we can skip it over there. Hex, I think it's gonna be easiest, and then I don't even know if I can do the shot with the Turtle Shell boy. Ooh, felt like I was gonna skip in. No! Dude. Yeah, this is a low ceiling. Now Turtle Boy's gonna be funky. Oh, touchy, but it's gonna be so deep in the woods. Why do I keep getting wet with that disc? This Hex wound up way better than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, let's go. Man, that thunder is kind of ominous. Then Midnight Prowl 2, I thought it was great. Probably almost like was not like close, but like decent for the ace bid. No, yes. Oh, you spin your putts enough, you can think they're bad and they'll go in. Turn into Ricky Wysocki over there. I should have said it had to be both of them, not either of them. Rookie mistake on the giveaway front, but I think one thing too is, obviously the Hex is a really good disc. A lot of people like it a lot. And one of the reasons why I'm not getting a lot of that mid-flight turn is the way that I throw discs right now. Ooh, I think we're gonna play the long one here, even though it's almost unparable. Or unbirdieable. I actually went to this cool thing called the Secret Lab at Dynamic Disc Kansas City, and I was figuring out like, hey, when I throw flat, how hyzer is it actually? Because I was using the tech disc thing that like you might have seen at OTB, and the tech disc was saying that like my flat, when I thought I was throwing flat, I was throwing at 10 degrees of hyzer, and when I was throwing on 10 degrees of anhyzer, it was actually coming out flat. And so my stock like flat shot is that baby hyzer, which is probably why I like that Origin so much, because especially that Midnight Prowl 2, it's laser beam straight when I throw it on that little baby bit of hyzer. It's far. OB just right, that just like the metal fencing over there, not the line. That's only for tournament stuff. It's 750 feet. It's around those trees and to the left. It's 450 feet from that like tee box down there. But we're gonna try to birdie it because I'm a little bit psycho. Gotta keep the nose down. Gotta aim towards those flags so it can pan before it comes back. I wanna be 100 feet in front of that tee pad. Stable, 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 stable. Let's go! Let's go! That was smacked and so far to the right compared to where I wanted it to be. Oh my gosh! Hexy boy. No, you gotta get out of it. Wait, what are you doing? Okay, good. Okay, I threw that one really well too. That one I threw on that 10 degrees anhyzer so to come out flat, so you'd see like, it does turn when you throw it flat. Felt like I was throwing an Annie, but it was definitely flat. This is a fun one. It's a great disc to have, like just that utility mid, but this is gonna be a fun looking shot. Oh, that is gorgeous to watch, baby. Let's go. In the high grass, but it's not OB. Those all might have a chance. That'd be crazy. All right, so you can probably see the basket peeking over there. I would guess that we probably got about 330 in from here. We are 60 feet back at that origin. I think that one goes to show, like, if you get a nice hyzer flip to turn, even though I was noticing that my anhyzers came out faster, my flat to Annie came out like 5 miles an hour a lot of times faster than my hyzers. Like, that's a little bit more bladed. So those origins, like, those could be like crazy. They could be 6.5 speeds, man. They go so far, or 5.5 speed. I think we can get a good rip with this. I'm gonna throw it on some hyzer, hope it flips up a bit and just gets around the tree for the birdie. I think that's circle one, baby. A little bit of flip up, so I've got to take that into account here. If you're looking for a far flying mid-range, the origin is your mid-range, dude. These things go forever. Circle one, baby, let's go. If I can get this with 3 mids, this one's gonna be impossible. I'm gonna have to throw on so much hyzer and so much stall. Get there. Did I get the speed right? No, dang it. The flight looked good. It's just hard to judge how slow you need to throw it. Dang it. These are so good. Park job. I only got 1 birdie with the turtle shell boy. That's the one I definitely gotta learn. 279 feet, dead ahead of us right there. There's OB deep with the cart path and OB right with the cart path. Just gotta put it in the basket. You don't have to worry about the cart paths at all. And then probably 2. Too slow to flip correctly. Yeah, that's the one, dude. That's the one. A little short, but it'll look. Keep flipping, keep flipping. Go in the basket. Keep flipping. Oh, short. Let's go, dude. No chance I'm doing twice or it's luck. No chance. Dang it. Nice. Sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, there's the basket, let me throw it. And then something good happens. All right, hole 8, 230, straight ahead, Mando ace run. Because why not? That was good. That was real good. When I go quiet, that's how you know I think it's good. Dang, not bad, sit. That's OB. It's gonna be really hard for the hex to not be the turtle shell one. Too low, dang it. I think what I like about the hex is got a mid-flight push. Turtle dude went OB, nice elevated basket. Just looks like it's slightly downhill. Don't think about the fact that there's 50 feet behind it. A little too much hyzer. Well, I keep doing that. Nice. Hey, you wanna have a guess at who the dumbest guy in the world is right about now? It's me, because this is a par 4, not hole 4. And that was a par 3, not 3 holes left. My gosh, 516 feet. Up there, you can see the flag, par 4. Yeah, just put one into the middle of the fairway. You're gonna get as far right as you can, ideally. Maybe not here though. Maybe you wanna just throw straight and then throw a turnover. We'll see. Midnight Prowl 2 with the other birdie. Midnight Prowl 2's only missed 1 hole. That's pretty solid, and it's the one that I like chucked into the woods. The hex is also really good. I mean, it's not been, my putting's been atrocious. Luckily, the turtle shell guy is so bad at throwing right now. Definitely not me being bad at throwing it, it's just the turtle shell guy sucks. Dude, it's a laser beam. Ting, 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 laser beam, straight there. I wanna range that. I feel like that's at least 350 feet. Like, that's a mash. Playing that right side. Smashed. A little nose up, not nearly as far as Midnight Prowl 2. See how far we can push this hex. Yeah, great nose angle. That's a really good shot. Oh, that's a bomb. It's like 650 feet down there. That was smacked. Here's the key to talking about distances in a YouTube video. You gotta say the most random numbers that probably don't make any sense because everyone's gonna think you're lying anyways. So that probably went like 170 feet, that hex there. But it was really actually probably closer to like 540, so think about it. Just saw a raindrop fall, not good. Origin, basket through there. There's the turnover. I'm gonna try to just float it over the top because it's flippy, it should just stall and die. Just like that, go in the basket. That was so good. That was so good. All right, this is a nice little shot right through there. Just a nice little ante line. I think that's circle one as well. All right, right up to the basket, last eagle chance, throw her in. Oh, deep, dang it, I like that line. We're gonna play one bonus hole, which is hole one on the regular layout blues. Gonna be honest, I thought these were all parked, so I didn't even bring my putters. So we're putting with the Midnight Prowl 2. Should've got my putters, man. That would've been 8 for 9, that would've been really good. Okay, I totally thought these were parked. They're both literally on top of each other here. Nice. Nice. Maybe Midnight Prowl 2 just sucks as a putter. I think it was fine either way, but let's go play that bonus hole. Hope that shows you why I chose the Origin. Really great disc, especially when you got a couple different premium stabilities. Hex is really solid as well. Check the community post. There'll be giveaway details there. You gotta comment on that post and be subscribed. And one of these going to the patrons as well for a misprint. Go ahead and watch me park hole one real fast. Big shout out to Persimmon Ridge. Definitely stop by. Steve and Kim are like the sweetest people ever. I'm so grateful that they were hosting me. Subscribe because tomorrow I play the gold layout. I'm releasing that video. It was a blast and a beast and my arm is about to fall off my body. Maybe ace it with the hex? No, park it with the hex, ace it with all the Origins. Game plan still intact. Oh, that's too far right. Oh, it didn't turn it at all. You a baby? That's that. Okay, love you, bye.